Any na me ubra odon yo. Adamu wana mruwo odon yo. Adamu fro jareshu odon yo. Odon yo. Adamu wana mruwo odon yo. Adamu fro jareshu odon yo.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax Ansah-Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
From all indications, mpenyefo na omotai criticize ye say mbranti ayaba ya bodwi se tin se ye titi se akubi na nyansa bi enem no say omomo breso no de omoto nyumpa enye odonyum. Honestly, this month of March I see a Heritage Month, Ghana Month, into ye try say a bebo Ghana nyuma, I mean the good old songs. It looks as if a good percentage of the songs are love songs. Odo kriya. It's just a enye ye breso na musicians say so mon to odonyum. Anyway. Well, good selections from the good old DJ Toxic, Chief Executive of Sound Pro. Now, that is how we welcome you to today's edition of the Best Entertainment Show on OK 101.7 FM, where everything is okay. I'm your humble host, Halifax, Ansah-Addo, and the Papa Sasrenya Mepa. Yababe boy hunkomo, entertainment hunkomo, the gossips here and there, the speculations, the hard facts, the truths and the discussions. I'm paying you for Akwaba. One lady, two men, and I'm expecting Councillor Lutrots, but it's a traffic in China. If you're much by now, or to try if no be say then you can on the DBI say. My show is proudly sponsored by Vodafone, and I want to really thank them for sponsoring this show. Thank you too for tuning in. And to remind you that Vodafone has a beautiful package for you. And a friend of Vodafone One Ghana promo no. And I will just one service over to me 20 minutes. From Vodafone to all networks. Over to ya One Ghana CDP. And you know pe. Na wasa browser sa 1 gig on Vodafone network. I'm a friend of Vodafone One Ghana promo. How do you take part of this? You just dial *530# to subscribe. Nasa promo equals to debia na pabia from 5 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. Anopebia. You can subscribe as many times as you want. And so anopebia Mikael sa One Ghana promo. Debia now I can say, hey, Nkrumah me kwa koto Vodafone chip then so won koi. And then the abomoding so ba koto Vodafone chip. Now also One Ghana promo yi won enjoy be. Na ya ye Vodafone. Okay. Yeah, enjoy papa. And se me anapa na me bom nkomo nyina. And se me subscribe just 3 cedis. Me to make us sa 1 full hour to network bia. Namasa browsers 3 gig. Take part of this before while the promo lasts. Vodafone One Ghana promo. Vodafone further together.
So Timbuktu, Ghana Mali, Sumanguru, you know what you're showing. Machetaki, no Sumanguru. Walk where you get, what you're shown. What's that to do, you know? Ramasa, you know. Yasantwa, you know what you're shown. Get your Israel, get your Ethiopia, get Sudan, what you're shown. Abakaba, you know what you're for, Karacha, I get you one year, and in your fang. Abakaba, you know what you're for, Karacha, I get you 1 year, and in your fang. I'm a Gamian Matu, I'm a Gamian Matu, I'm a Gamian Matu. I'm a Gamian Matu, I'm a Gamian Matu, I'm a Gamian Matu. I'm a Gamian
That is a spiritual one from Nasbu, who calls it Wogbe. Let me start my show now. Ladies first. JJ, welcome.
Thank you, darling.
You're looking splendid.
Thank you. You're looking bougie too.
Thank you. Good to see you. Vibriabo Kodie.
Adumnya Sheyo.
And then the man, he's a veteran journalist. He's retired, no, Ansah-Addo, or your consultant. His name is Nene Bennett Teyakuaku. Nene Moakwava.
Me just Halifax. Nah, once a journalist, always a journalist.
Oh, yeah.
Also, never dies.
Oh, yeah, retired. Ansah-Addo, I mean, you will limit yourself to critiquing the consultancy.
Yeah, okay, so you're critiquing there. And there is something little on my mind.
Sir?
And yeah, it's a flash observation on my not about the media itself, but near my echoes.
Bakum
the politics. Makupe.
Okay. Fabrana Enkoe.
Maybe some who say, into politicians. Omunim ye problems say yin na omunim niama e hia ye. Nanso just a drew election year. And sana womunyina disa ye hia no etudwana.
Mentiasie.
Untiasie. Politicians. Sa omunim ye hia.
Sa na omunim de hia.
Omunim niama e hia yen as Ghanaians. Nanso omuye din mutimi ye din kopim say a drew elections time. Now we see I will do this. I will do this. Obisi, I will give Gans more appointments in my government. Meanwhile, okay, government in who? Obisi, I will sanitize the economy when I become president. Obisi, I will ensure real-time collation of results within. What is happening with politicians, for God's sake? Into nyama yen now so just a drew is it because must you be president before you solve our problems? No question but that's okay.
Oh nene say no dey yesu cry bi
then I yesu ye
oh nene say nyen tokwanya botrema mi
say yesu twen kopim say you baptize no ye answer na obeka
o twen kopim say opeso mo betie ni preaching no answer na okochi obi eji ni nam kakra ni pan no kakra de chema mo say omundi so nim say come the obi ada na sa ada ni pair opeso omunti ni preaching no
no ye different from
the difference is saying
where the whole system no the decision making process no who can now so kopim say oba di ade and I feel I will solve this. I will take care of this. I will take care of this. Let me see.
Anyway, maybe when Father Dixon gives me a political show to host, maybe come here.
Okay.
Because my tongue is itching. You see, but I don't want to go into that doubt.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you know we are declare my way. Oh, you know we are declare my way. Oh, you know one vote.
Bisa.
Maybe crap on your delegates.
Delegate.
Anyway, let's ignore them.
I'm here to see a chief, real chief who is a delegate.
And that's how he see or no pay way. And treasure, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you're free, sir. Anyway, it's okay.
Yes, it's true. You are right. Halifax, near be pese, ye binumu ye pese ye huni say. So and so delegates declare for A. So then we know the person is on right course. But say you can say how delegates are declare. Na chief na declare.
They be self. Then I didn't know your business. And to say delegates begin the name say me declare for where.
Omo de befa when so.
Je sais omo kan so omo ba omo teacher. I didn't.
And the account of one kum chacha no so be declare ma obi.
David will know the call for kum people's party k people babe kum ohia any come any ahochle. Anyway, I mean cause asafo so. Ahochle. But that's how he says it. Nah. Aye. Obi a friend of the general. But Ndian Kasaka is so crazy safo. Na otwesini. Ono so ya retire no. Sesia oye amayosem. Na our National Commission on Culture as a director. Na osan boa beyond the written secretariat no. They be no up down. And unofficially but in practical terms, is the PRO of the GTA. Unofficially, but practicality, pa, be or can GTA, who has semi Casama GTA, pa, so grateful. Google, how many things you said up here said about the GTA versus how many things the PRO's name I don't even know I said about the GTA. So for GTA, when I on PR?
Oh, PRO. Oh, me Kakra and your Jones.
Okay. Now the only bar, no.
Ernest.
On your operations.
Ernest Odami, yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. But I only say sometimes I have time in the home. But Halifax, what can be? And you're now boy, you know. And now can be say, Titans no more bo or Donyum name. I wonder, say, oh, yeah, Prophet Akonai, a church member, because I know Prophet is a good teacher. The little experience I menya from Onono, I know he's a good teacher. The Sunday be the only problem I have with you in that church is Ladane Amoswano. So
would you leave my church and come to what you are coming to discuss?
No, I'm wondering why I say, as a devoted Christian and a student of a Prophet Akonai, you don't know that Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 9, say, the things that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, is that which shall be done, and there is nothing new under the sun. Is there anything whatsoever it has been said that is new? It has been already of old times, which was done before us, Halifax. And you know, be near what did I do no? And one and the no. And you know, boy, you know. Bami Sane, Bami Anukwale, no fan only or me feature. Bami Anukwale.
Safo, what were you just? Were you singing or you were talking?
I was just making noise. No, organized noise.
Never feel say ukasao.
Okay. Inti Halifax.
Yes.
I'm wondering why you should be surprised that you are seeing something new. Anyway, Halifax.
Safo,
talking of music.
Did I express surprise?
Yes. You were sounding. And talking of music, Halifax.
I'm not in the banter mood this morning.
Yes, you can be. Yeah. Halifax, talking of holidays. A special person be a birthday.
Would you be birthday? Nan wouldn't be the man wish Lord come be birthday and so they say
Lord come be there in their name in 1 hour Hansi.
But some wishing at the end of the day.
Oh, you are under duress.
Okay, Matsi, and a wine I would
yeah. When we come to female musicians at Wagana, we talk of hip life.
A manium
to follow hip life, any rap, there is one person. Let me say, a man in due respect and in a contribution. A member of the Triple M. Shege Style.
And then Shege Style, I would.
Yeah, I would. That's the godmother of hip life.
Shege the godmother of hip life.
Yeah. Look, Halifax, Yanka, when the Triple M, Estomo, the Terbisa, your friend is saying, Otiwachi, your friend is saying. Toxic. Before Toxic was Toxic, there was Shege Style, the Triple M. Halifax.
And Toxic, and so Jitum says Shege Style, a godmother of hip life.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Which year was that? Which year na Shege Style about?
In the 90s.
We should have known by now.
Yeah. Bisa Toxic.
Toxic is Shege the godmother of hip life.
We should have known if she is the godmother.
So she came before the Abrewananes or...
Yeah. Check it. The era.
Me will not be catch it. Into Shege by Ansah.
That is the daughter of Ramblers.
Nyabotre. Because Triple M nam what they legal na mete Triple M cow.
A hono na wadwin ba omoso. But they were there.
Really?
Yeah.
Who
knew man no interest no nia who
knew
because wadwin ni who by then na who chase your friend is saying daily chronicle no more church politicians who some
media mo na onimo a why na be nim why media mo no nim who else will know if even the media
Toxic, drop it.
Toxic, mpacho.
Boni nyumbi no ni ehwe say beka ya.
Menka say boni nyumbi. Menka say boba kompo. When I wear DJ, I don't want a silent DJ in my studio. Triple M Shege style. I mean, omo ba yansa na berwana namo.
It's possible. It's possible so man ba before.
Inti Shege ba ya kransa na mezi mu nyina ba ya wan.
Yes.
And Obeji Dinsu Jai Misbel.
Yes.
Shege style.
Triple M.
Wow.
Halifax.
Okay, you born you know.
Or see a board, and
I'm surprised that after practicing, after doing media practice for all these years,
media in which area? Media in which area?
Me newspaper management into all areas of media work.
That is no. Then you are jack of all.
Yes, before you become an editor, you just don't be a court reporter and remain there and be an editor. You just don't become an entertainment reporter and remain there. Before you become a certified editor of newspaper,
sports journalist.
When you become an editor of a paper like the Chronicle, like the Daily Guide, like the Publisher, there's nowhere you oh yes, news one. You news one
You are right.
News one.
You people.
My today, me and them, they are oh yeah, there is one Triple M. Okay, yeah, interesting. Bye.
Triple M.
You.
No, if you don't know, you don't know.
So for abutre.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, see, when I will know, you know, and to share. Yeah, say na when I will manage, you know.
Me,
who manages Shege.
I've helped a whole lot of artists.
I'm not talking about a whole lot of artists. We are on Shege style. We didn't know your mother.
I've helped her before.
I work quite benso.
A quite biaso.
I would drive man and a baby.
Oh yeah.
Were you investing in her music?
As a friend, yes.
I didn't say as a what. I didn't say as a sugar daddy, as a church member.
I wasn't having any. Your friend is saying other issues. No. I
mean, these are other issues.
Not on that level.
I only wanted to know your interest in Shege style.
Because that was a talent. Just like all the talents that I come across and decide to support.
In Shege style,
yes.
Na would sika sheni kariamu.
Oh yeah.
I see. I feel na mati wo interest na see.
And me interest I say be a kanokre. Facts. We are talking of facts.
We should know happy birthday, uncle.
It's not about happy birthday.
Oh, so say birthday ni.
We Triple M you man ya Shege nyum.
Triple M. And I was talking of Triple Shege of Triple M.
Jade we ye. One can say Triple M your godmother of hip life. We see Shege style.
Who was leading the Triple M? I said Shege style.
Bomb Shege nyum. Neja Triple M.
Shega. Cool chop. This one na cool chop. Oga we get money. Nyash na too sure. I make up a hip hop. Okay. I meet am for rooftop. I see. As I dey shake am dey go. It be like say I pick up. I go chop am then clean out. God go scream and sign check. Hey, he go sign check.
So for young far grown to unchain, Minjin say we are the godmother of hip life, but Mijidi says she's one of the best. What's mean about your top 3 best performers from then till now? So say I crown share and ye active you want me in frame. When you see her on stage, you know those sort of our energy be in stage craft, in theatrics, in crowd control. Oh man,
yeah,
she's just a superstar. And me they say, you know, they say wa breo wa jayo wa rita, I don't know, but I wish she has still continued.
But this is the latest song that we released by 2 weeks and Neo.
Well, Safo wants this same hypocritical type of analysis and panditry. Into Shege on the top forms this year.
It depends.
On what?
On you.
Please, let's get serious. And for an energy goddess like her, and Yemide, the level she is now, and Yeshegepe. I mean, it looks as if once in a while a superstar pops up, a female superstar, and then Yekoti, I won't say it can be. Once upon a time, there was. Ukra, where you know, who the shame and what is happening to your distance this morning?
Yes. You are aware of the problem with my distance, not only this morning. So what are you talking about?
I mean, come on, say me, I mean, for instance, Safo Jaine, Abba. For instance,
so mama
wow, David, Bema to me so they give me man.
Also money.
That's it for more punch. Me cheating na end.
Drag it and hold it from.
Show being so. What's
So I should pull it, then drag it and hold it firm. Firm, no crown has.
Because look, once upon a time there was Kaki.
Yeah.
So Kaki.
Yes.
And then at least remember Kaki.
Yeah.
And she was another beautiful songstress.
Yeah.
I don't know. Becca may have decided to take a backbench, kakra, but what happened to the Abrewana-ness, you know, the maize bells, and I think Shege, if she had continued and remained consistent, they talk about a certain Tiwa Savage and a certain wine. So most of them are mobile.
Yeah.
And so if today is Shege's birthday, I wish her a very happy birthday from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
Stoneboy Wanyumbi, if I die today, I'm a hero.
Yeah.
She's a hero.
Yeah.
Whether she's in top form now or not, she's paid her dues. She's walked the talk. She's proven the point. By her best friend, she needs to come back harder than this one she's released.
Okay.
Game now a tough.
Yeah.
And she has what it takes to do it. Few musicians, you know, ability to combine performance with delivery.
Okay.
Some are just for studio, but it's okay. Then so the number stage to say, but Shege Obia, I don't know.
But a business and so affecting a kakra.
Business is saying.
Say, on say, binimo ha omuko ye business ne omu nyeska o business ni mana I say oh, na nyomo no mami who do on kakra. If you say or ye business be na papa no nyeska. Bon say na ama ye kakra. Wo inti no ne problem no. Inti but it got to a time where, like I was saying, you know, she felt like most musicians, Halifax, if we are to delve into areas Kakrabia, most musicians they do baby alone, they get frustrated because Abia help be a wonya no abenyo be say oh me manager no ebe messing a artist baby Halifax. They get investors. Then you get somebody who is going to manage you. We say no a disicano. A happy baby artist baby. So be a phone like artist.
Is that the issue? And your system na system ni systemless. Pascal Ajigon.
Yeah, aside the system na Ajigon, you are talking about consistency, relevance, and I say feasibility. Say Abia when you're investor. Na investor no oni ontimi no nye rounds ne nema ne ya fa nene then also takes the money and says nene ne so this can ye wan fa anya
good ohonna asem no wo no when I obe feel say on fa nye you see once upon a time na me a journalist say me come musicians one sema me can yeah.
Okay.
And then I became an artist manager and talent developer. and then my perspectives changed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, honestly, I want to do this John Domelo Fred Noah massacre. I wanted to end it today, but yen train lutrot. See, yen dia grow hakakra. Safo.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Debia. Me nyo be can say oh we David when you me topic no wo but we so ye den ti engineer Safo. Wonnim say, ye ma pay your yen receipts.
Yes.
Lutro say ono na wa be usu wo twenya nkomo no ye de na afi na wo do topic ya ba Pablo mo manu nkonia
ye ma na konya nye nkonya
me da se Pablo mo manu akonia me de Safo you see mo sorry manager na nye dwuma no wan push nyum no wan promote nyum no for you know where they say onye o
but nyum na amfa
either nyum no na amfa ana omo a ode sika no ma omo no enna omo nye de yes omo nye.
You are right.
And see it's multifaceted. It's I mean it's difficult to say that na manager na nye manager no onye den.
Halifax.
Yes.
There are nyawo kan wo ho.
Bigi one wo awusu nti free manim dada.
Nyawo kan
Adi you swap wa ba butu wood
obi ya de begina ho anka wo nka hwe
de bi obi gina ho ameka no so
ade no twia na free mu Halifax ka se mu nyina wo so twia na wo twe
Zava, would you focus on me and you forget that?
Halifax yeah wo kan you 100% right but ebi so ha you also get some of the managers who end up not paying who they supposed to pay or pushing money to
what is the evidence? Yama pa you are engine receipt.
Oh.
They be I say ya into the did now mbo into you see my general farm man. Na DJ so mo fere so meba o say ya jipayo. You get what I mean? Yeah. So on bamba dintum say waje. Into the best manager me nya hwe o me hu hwe o. I mean that is it.
But so why interview Shege Hada?
Oh, she's about twice or thrice.
Oh, okay. I think the next time I'll bring her here. No mechanism.
Me catch her and sadness said Trimidel ne hano. Yes, I told her. Ophelia said me a ramblers ba. And see my kid brothers in the ramblers.
Yeah.
And see fight the fights. I mean take your position. Ophelia so say send na omo suya nyum to what it should be. How it is done and yen na koso so see. So she feels more go agrono. And see enjoy no well the inside them enjoy an idea ye because these days work studio crowd within 30 minutes to 1 hour the fruity loops about this beer made there I feel it is anyway I wish I into anywhere if you
hey ni age
na so a ramblers bad year address I mean and you are saying she came before Abrewanana she came before Miss Bell did she also come before Nene, what's the name of the lady who sang?
Charlotte Dada.
No, not Charlotte Dada. Well, my yard domio.
Asabia Cropper.
Halifax.
Yeah, SMBC. She came before
Halifax.
Yes.
What?
They say SMBC.
I told you godmother, dear. Maybe just watch it.
Are you okay this morning?
Who see obey Oba before Miss Bill?
When Miss Bernie,
who see Oba before Abrewanana?
Asabia at the same age.
Yeah, baby. Nah, she even came before. You know, Berryman Sydney. Nani group. What was this called? Nananom. There was a lady in it. Joyce. She came before all those people. Interest says, let me. I said, yeah, Sabia crop a money. Irama bedumun Swedish. She also coming for them now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, but on a more serious note, happy birthday to you, Shege Style. So, Safo, where's the party today?
The party will be 25th March. I'll share the venue with you. There will be a party. No.
You are a disgrace.
Yes, I am.
Oh, now look what he had there.
Somebody you claim you've managed before. How is she doing?
Did I say I manage? Did I say I manage?
You admitted you have invested into her music and you helped.
Yes, so it's not a manager. I wasn't managing.
Safo, look
yes.
Was it not money?
Counselor.
But when you invest money, that doesn't make you a manager.
Counselor.
Yes.
Council Ampacho Chinene, you know, now.
No, I've been baffling for her. She said that.
I mean, it was a sarcastic comment he gave.
No, but if you say
because
this,
no, he said I've been helping her. Kwame Ben so on several ways. And I said, "Ujarimana, and no see hang into no did you matem."
Okay. Say atem did I mean do atem, but also be so Ujarimo. Socrates is a historian. He's a whole giant of all this industry, especially when the now has risen to an editor and doesn't know anything about entertainment, but he was made an editor. Coming from him, who knows everything, but has never been an editor before. So then give respect to the old journalists. Before you rise to yourself. It's trying to cross and claim that.
That's for Father Michael, no? It's also
wherever you rise up to, there's a career pattern. That you get to that stage, it is supposed to be that you know everything in that area. You don't
why do coaches hire goalkeeper trainers?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because they want to split the money, not because they don't know how to train a goalkeeper. What are you talking about?
Anyway, Councillor Lutros Namuti Neneno, no, he came prepared, he came warmed. Ne dressing no say old school kakra.
But what's the answer, man?
Oh,
something about goalkeeper trainers, no.
Impacho high.
It's because the coaches want to split the money.
But when the man came here, what's his name? Is it Milo or whatever? Is it Snack or Milo? Who did he understand our language? He brought an interpreter. Is that not it? And we're paying.
Safo, I told you, pick the
look, you see.
Do you know Shaggy was 13 years? Get money. Nyash, not too sure. I make up a hip hop. Okay. I meet them for rooftop. I see. As I dash come they go. It be like say I pick up. I go chop them then clean out. God go scream and side check.
Say natural no yenye because we can say I we say Safo keeps interjecting. Into Safo for other mic no on fa. Obetun Lutro de ya, and then I don't know why he does that.
Send you no kasa no. There are a lot of information that Abia won't share because.
No, how old was her? You said you don't know. And we accepted, we move on. Then you go to the internet and you're 13. 13 for the way. What are you talking about? She was not 13. She was, is your line? She was not 30. She was 18.
Halifax.
Baby, Safo, she was 13 when what happened?
She released Koti Enyuma.
She was. Safo, are you? Remember, what the who can use what for Mike? Who's will be a 13? Remember, Sawo question.
She was 18. She was not 13. Don't mind, Safo. You can't come and throw dust in our eyes.
Okay. Which year and no release Koti Enyuma?
Can you take the microphone and address the person sitting there? You are not a host.
He doesn't respect me as a host. Yeah, my partner say please respect the host. My partner just I don't know why doesn't respect.
I will talk again.
I just go.
Viewers, it will help the panel and Socrates won't talk.
Okay. And to Safo, you wouldn't talk again. Thank you.
Talk for us.
Yes. Councillor Lutros mo akwaba.
Yeah, no, boko there.
Ni frɛ wa enye bone bia. Wo de Mondays na enem say utaiba. But
aye.
Pretty eneko e wo ma wo hia ye pa de be frɛ o Friday o Wednesday o.
Me ba ni baby I do know Akufo-Addo adarma baby I be call anytime because right now if you wake up in the morning and you don't acknowledge His Excellency the President, you will not end your day well.
Says who?
That's what I'm telling everybody.
In fact, I thought I just exorcised one demon.
Yes.
My name said there is another monster waiting to torment my life. Obia, what is this? Can you separate this? Give me cooler panel members.
Well, I thought you said today you came with no banter, so I don't know what cooler you want again. You left your banter spirit at home, so let's deal with it.
Okay, into what your mama penyin chiano so that your day should end well.
What I'm saying is that if you really want to live in Ghana and have your peace of mind, you have to do everything in mentioning the name of His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Because when you wake up in the morning, he's the first person you see. Before you go to bed, he's the last person you see in your day-to-day activity.
Do you have his picture in your bedroom?
No, you don't need a picture of the president anymore, like it was insisted that the picture must be everywhere.
So how do you see him when you wake up?
The condition in the country tells you that the man in charge is helping us to be where we are today. So Ubia Bebo in the Brabumia Akufo-Addo.
When you are home, Uba bet you are told boots biom.
And still Akufo-Addo. And I said, Ubeson Chile, dear, also no pa. Kaisa Weba Akufo-Addo di His Excellency the President who could dance Weba Nidi. That's all. Then we can go ahead.
As me papa that no my political show because me why didn't see?
And you say you don't have the ability.
I didn't see.
Because politicians like this guy sitting here, majority of them, like he said, they know what you need, but they have to give it to you when you want it. Because we have what? Short memory.
Okay, two of our finest filmmakers, John Dumelo, a farmer, and then Fred Nuama, chief executive of the credible Ghana Movie Awards. One was once best man. John Dumelo Kowaren and now Fred and best man. Suddenly, omo Adam for yono. I say, because omo nyina omo pre Franka bako ho say on person omo represent Ayawaso West Wagon. E wo NDC tickets so. Councillor Lutrots, should politics separate friends? Should it get to this?
Well,
should industry players openly run down these two people or one of them? Lutrots, yet to say ye member back on pre position be war any of these political groups are. What should be our approach?
Well, Halifax, thank you very much. I think that the first person that we heard talking, or I heard talking, and if Socrates, who is not talking, will use his head as an evidence to shake because we're on Facebook, was Fred.
Okay.
And we engaged Fred on Saturday, Yetnase Entertainment Review. And a friend on the didn't come more about it. But before that, no, and one of the simplest things I can say for a fact, Fred, Ahomachibi I call premier being a point at the mall. Okay. Kapa can say, hey Charlie, or be call we or choir was so. And I'm say, John Dumelo who knows you, John Dumelo see or call out of Accra and to no code. And I was even shocked he was an NDC member because I just saw Kayan coming in Puso NDC. What must say because we knew that.
Now feel it so again.
I mean, feel it. I didn't actually know.
Now we'll name the political side.
I mean, I know everybody will have a political. And this is a secretary or campaigning man Akufo-Addo. I know can't.
But your Fred see obe contest Ayawaso West. And obesa say ni nua no wo he.
Now I'm say say na John Dumelo no see John Dumelo is going out of Accra.
Okay.
So he ended the conversation and I'm say okay, yeah the NTS. Whether I vote for him or not, send there politics there. You don't need to ask will you vote for me as
do you reside in that constituency?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
But the other issue is that when residing in the constituency, when friends tell you they are somewhere, they know you are influential.
That's
you
true.
That's
true.
No, so you can go to Legon campus with him and endorse, not because you're in that party.
Well, I mean,
because last Saturday conversation, Yanyate said Socrates can straight say, or no, obe endorse Fred Nuama, say oko independent because on him say oko NDC tickets, so the machination, ebe yine film dia ma John Dumelo, and to me yana sapa unco independent, no Socrates no, obe support no. What must say? Obe support no in chese or vote as a delegate because yen so MP.
Socrates can sa.
Or can sa radio.
Anyway, he's not denied it, so yanko.
No, yati meeting him no kan. Until can so support no openly, but yen ya ka say no kan na nye. E no kan etia onu kwa akọ kasetia John Dumelo say John Dumelo ya say ni say je ka che yen kasasa e na say yen je na opinion. Make the akosi asem so say yen Fred kasa ye no. Only how journalism is. He was push. E bisa no. On a John Dumelo relationship at the saying, he kept running away from the conversation. So on yet like he didn't answer us the way even Socrates answered on his behalf, whether a spokesperson or not. But yet why and you and I mean who say entertainment, the biggest one in Saturday
United Showbiz.
I'm saying it's biggest because show is starting 9 o'clock upon 3 a.m. What again can be done in this country? Show started 9.
And then I will John Dumelo or United Showbiz.
Around that time, not John Dumelo to you. And
wa frantuma.
And a nyama or can yen me do nyame. Hey, nyama John Dumelo can you know. I didn't think say it was the right thing. What did I say? The time say I didn't think say it was the right thing for me. Ne say questions are you bisa no. ɔyɛ wadamfo ɔnyɛ madamfo ɔnyɛ madamfo bio ɛna
Mpachoko, so obi phone kasa. I don't know what it is.
Obi ananya iPhone 14
Mpachoko.
Now I check obi ananya phone. So what really was not good for me is politics shouldn't divide us like you asked. Or any
what
position.
did Domelo say when you know say yes on kasa?
I hope say me to be paraphrasing it clear once only audio na be born because Oka say onye na downfall.
They are no more friends. Okay.
And ebisa and say obi your best member and say onye wa downfall. Or say onye na downfall bio ye and surprise baby party if I got it right 3rd February crown obaye.
Good.
Right from then onye na downfall bio. And I miss ebisa and say oh then na aba. And oka say text message you sending no obi amaka to say me ba. Oka say you member na mbo me no afi de chire mu no. And that say bibi wo text message no mu. I'll see undisclosed. So I just say, but onye na down for you. So not just say kasa no. Say nempo friend you must impo no see okay say John Dumelo aba back. Based on Adam for friendin wabadia. Me na say me ko, but waba be na dia me de man me nko promise bia me de man impo say me enye we a. The friendship has been man enko ye. And I me bia me tell say anopa na ye kasa ye no. Fred also had a chance to say it this way. Say what you say? Abeku Santana crack also can say ono di Fred 20 years ago. Now on it or catch and straight say John Dumelo ho is not being nyama ni wo told me you can crashing heads na to be fiyen.
That's true.
They said their secret car ye or cassette Dumelo against Fred Nyama. And yet political game ye koye. We put primaries na afi na mbeko na delegate no aji kakra fi mu ho na omo de amba
dey be omo nji kakra omo be hwe die osefata na omo ato ama no
okay ndi ka fra ma twa san na delegate na hwe die osefata we no omo ato ama no enti so otwa nkwa na homa ko
o minister de crapo ni
enti ye hokra ye nko ho but me madwene say statement Adumelo ye wo TV no so no for me for baby
because Domelo feels betrayed. So what's in here? I feel say when him say adi me ko, men country will say men ko. When in a country will be a see me, my country will say me see men ko.
But you see,
or say a betrayer.
I could say about Kasano. Or can say Yasechi. Yasechi is also part of the close people with Dumelo. Because all you feed something Dumelo was there plus the MP honorable. Alasa omnium tena kodwa ba kozu di NMC no enti me ka say John kusia wagika say ya search say ontumi nkasa radio so de but yan kan be bia say John Dumelo ka kire ne say onko biom na okọ voter region otasie okay na kusia wagi repeat my enti it means say a word between Dumelo and Fred me say waka o say one can bawaba back. I thought said the best thing because MPP and NDC by NDC no. We are starting no. The best thing is that Onupa Beshian Onupa Beshian Jimmy.
Before we come to the Onupa Beshian, Minshia Fred any John Aumu Cambribia. But General Ube Kai say, I don't know if you remember, we were discussing something after one show. It was now you see form when I make country will say, oh, John or Volta region. Yes. Okay. Then do you remember something like that? Way before Fred picked form, so country will say, oh, John Volta region.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know. Beside me say, I was a wrong move, and that NDC we are sure say Volta no you will sit dada. We are sure say Volta no you will sit, and then was it you who explained?
Yeah, I was giving that explanation.
And it was before Fred filed form. Says Volta you will sit, and this is be winning.
Yeah, it's a safe seat for the NDC.
Walk of John. Now on bet to NDC ni.
Now
on winning my NDC.
Yeah.
Why don't you leave it as a safe seat? Now where imagine no was about 2,300 no. Bombe prim say Abia obenya.
We need to add to what you already have. Yeah, me cancer.
As a political trained journalist, I many my sources say John Volta. Say Fred see John a catching so or call outside Accra. I will find it difficult to doubt him. after the see your search being to see account, I will find it difficult because I nearly did that story that I say John Volta. Because the arguments in the Volta the obe winning. Now the cost of winning Volta the obe winning, the answer obe winning primaries. Once he wins his primaries, he would go. The cost of winning primaries in the Volta region is about 25% the cost of campaigning in Ayawa, so West in Accra. Ntisaka or the nyina ko go so and not winning the primaries now and him say I'm safe. Then later until me Fred posted and I wasn't surprised. I was like, oh well, that is it. Then later John Babak. As to what discussions caused or no, I don't know. I'd also find it very difficult to tell the world how I knew John was going to the Volta region. I'm a journalist by training. But I know on good authority. No. As you said, say sample. And I was saying, say, okay, nanka meko. But on a second thought, minko bioma. Should it lead to this public?
That's all my issue. Because you see, John, Saturday, Senator John Kasayero. Obika say he feels he has been stabbed at the back and whatever. No. And it is a panel members na tioni na abeku especially. Abeku position or ya ni say Fred Anyade. And I think say and also be more misunderstanding. Because questions like Ebisa John or answer straight simple no can say yes. At the time no me dream said na kame ko. And as no Mababak. You now will give him that sympathy, say Fred. Give it back to him because he's done some work. But Sauka said he's done some work so much, and if you come there and come and join his thing, you are not being well, you are not being fair, and where are you coming from? No, I don't think it's right. And here be industry wrong. Yeah, na microphone be kuno. But John Kasa Saturday in the enye. No matter how angry, they be make us say, for you to be a public figure, you need a talk back in your ear. And this is what I tell people every day. Radio and TV, they are not the same. You see how you are hosting right now. Our interaction with you is easy. Your producers are even having jolly talk, listening to you one way or the other. But being a director for TV, there's a talk back in your ear. And there are some programs here or stations beer. Director be banner or panel ni a host ni bisa question beer. Mimi titi we chimisi way papa abaho. Anama me abaho. Because questions be where ba enfi host not to one order. Because no analysis you to me yeah a picky questions even wound. And you can see some brilliant TV host. Excellent. I'll say bia OBS TV cramano. What was here? And now be a channel be mano. But the first thing you always think about is that because of the talk back, maybe we all can and you're not can. Based on that, say, if you want to be in the public space, Halifax, you need to have a talk back. Talk back, Nietzsche say, answer can maybe say a question before some weeks, and I may say, do we think before we talk, or we talk whilst we think? Do we think before we talk, or we talk whilst we think? They say, yeah, because in the heat of the moment, you know, what man can be here in a chile, what must say? It is dear Dumelo can, you know, media. I think, say, politics should not divide us.
Okay, point well made.
And it is a statement, you know. If he finds a way, any baby or Benya be a Gina, or betria sign, it's not my friend again. You can't stab me at the back. You can't. No.
You mean it makes John come across as someone who has unresolved emotions or an unforgiven heart?
No, I don't know what is called unforgiving heart or unresolved emotions.
Because what at all has the guy done to you that on your madam for being on your says
to what extent have you maintained a friend for some years beyond 14 days?
Was your best man.
Charlie, somebody who's your best man who was able to do that for you, and you say, oh yeah, mommy, now the only team. That's what he said. He asked, say, oh, your best man. Say, yes, oh, yeah, mommy, now the only team.
Wow. Maybe anger got a better.
So I'm saying that if you follow me from December till now, I've been treating anger management. And I told people that in the month of March, there'll be too much anger in this country that people will speak loose. I said it. That was in February.
Why March?
Because, and there's more coming. See, most of the trending issues are out of anger. Our problem is anger, and we are forced people to have talk back. Even this man, I always tell him, you need talk back in your ears.
Talk back. No one ever say goom.
So the talk back, just to give an example to sell to TV. So we'll assume, go for a break. Call for commercial break. Ask him this question.
I know your TV, dear.
And yet, you know, host no smiley or Casana, yeah, covered in Yano. Yeah, can be a good as at times, Grano. Yet we can be more high. I say, so I don't get to be at the two. Or Yanti, that's not something to ginger the person who see them channels here. So that is what every public speaking person must have. That before you answer the question, think. It has worked for me.
But Lutro, send your politics. Eti what your mind way mono. You share nepa no or you're popular based on certain demographics of a tribe way mo and now or your way ba and now why you say ne say ya. You share the communication skills and emotional intelligence. And so we will pick you based on, are you an attractive political commodity? Yes. Are you an excellent communicator? We don't care. Can he be spontaneous without being reckless? No.
Good.
Do we care? No.
Good.
See, it's always a yes, I mean, marking scheme, yeah, you not raising a marking scheme for selection of candidates.
So, Honorable Kennedy, I can't your point. I don't know, I saw a video, whether the guy was a PA or what. What's this young man, you know? We know how boisterous he is and how he comes out. But I think the guy was, I think what the guy is a PA or something. That video that came out. So I'm so now journalist people saw interview no. And now PN person and a young Kasebio. No, because
I think some hospital scene beyond something, some donation launch of a program. And I say, hey guy, I'm talking. You say it's okay. I gotta talk. I mean, it's also because.
So they want to guard his communication and keep it. Recently, I think he has come out hard again.
God, so I'm saying, for all you know, sometimes that is what the people want.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now if they will see you talk back, yeah, I told money bad. Okay, I can talk back.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I mean,
do we think before we talk?
We are not electing a pope. We are electing a
accepted Halifax.
Yes.
Do we think before we talk, or we talk whilst we are thinking? It's two different things. Even you, when you're sitting here, there are times that, especially in this studio of ours, Sokre Safu can push you to the extent that if honestly it's not because you are putting on a particular garment, you just at the end of the day,
yes, Socrates can be.
And not only you, he does it to go say about.
Socrates can be irritating sometimes.
He does it deliberately because a man who can sit in a studio and he has lost his spectacles, you can imagine his thinking cap.
So let's come back to the issue.
So
you see, I'm saying that there will kind
yes,
but I'm saying practically
it is possible. Oh, it's been tried and tested.
Into say a criteria for electing a candidate, he must be.
Yes, he has to have a talk back in his ears as a politician. That is why.
Oh, yeah, talk back. Oh, Ben no komoko lebu. Me never talk back. Eh, couple of you
I get that one. Sure, like Ben no komoko be a couple. What talk back? Or you are the most of the speeches that the people are reading, those who want to become flag bearers of, you can see from their face. Is it the NDC man? What's the name of this man? The former Unibank.
I don't know his name.
Kwame,
the 80-year-old man. The 80-year-old man with no grey hair. Is that, okay, yeah, Doctor former governor. Very excellent.
He went to Tema recently to launch his campaign, and when he was speaking, I watched him. I said, "This man, whoever called you here, has brought you for a good job. However, Obebre, you know I say Obebre no, and you bluff wasem." But where who said your can worry has the check. What that worry has the check. And or has it sa microphone no has it sa no mujona ye starting bilesani haleto bilesani haleto. That is where the talk back comes in. Because it's like when you ask a question beyond the line we are finding ourselves.
Saying can script no one.
And thank you. It's not like His Excellency.
It should be as if you are doing theater drama and forgetting your lines. Now we'll be on cue, so you are there. You just don't want to cue you and then. And you've been in that messy situation before.
So the talk back is needed though. Otherwise, you will say something and you will need. Was it I don't know whether she's honorable or she's director. Frances Essien at the
Ghana gas cylinder. Frances Essien.
Frances Essien. The evening they were interviewing her, then they asked her, and she said, "To what's my man? Sana wakuma be ya uja dear way. I will call Dr. Baumia who can say, but say Dr. Baumia Bano de Napokoya ni Vice President Obejana. And sit down. How do you know? Another don't cancel first this year. No, don't follow about me pay the phone call. You realize that?
Yeah, before
at that time, she needed a talk back. She needed a talk back.
Okay.
So I'm saying that all of us.
Let me tie this in and then you land. If that is the case, then I respectfully submit in all humility that I disagree when you say a media for Nayeka Omutibom. Yeah, mami ya misami shenri baba. Okay. Omun name sana yeji nsemano. Because omu was I would talk back training and working here. No matter how the journalists ask you the question, you know how to respond. You all don't go try like a zombie. Why do you blame the journalists for asking this question?
You're right. I brought a journalist and I say some of us because, for example, the statement Socrates made the Saturday ended the story bad, painted Dumelo as a bad person. That is not credible. He said it.
Safo, did you say that?
He said that.
That Dumelo is not credible.
Yes, I said based on what Fred Nyama is saying.
If it is true.
If it is true. Yes.
No, you never said that.
Oh, I said based on.
But you never said if.
Oh, okay.
Based on an if. Negate the base.
I didn't say.
Because they are two different things. I will see you. Dear Waki, me jina weso. I can't say Dumelo nye credible. It is different from the Wiki say in your career.
Okay, man, fat say no career anka.
Then say was a worker wa.
Oh, there be Mankasawa. No. Halifax, Mekasa wa say obi be catch them say. Fred Nyama say, minti wo Fred ho. What you must say?
Wadaroma, say what see nepa back one no kasa. And I would judge nepa fofro won't see na nom kasa. Say the wakasawa.
There be Minkasawa.
So you can judge a man without hearing him out based on somebody's allegations.
Based on what you are saying at that material moment.
So you concluded another one was not credible.
So until I meet this person, what you are saying means that this guy is not credible.
Anyway,
because somebody who can agree with you say go, not a chireno.
Somebody who can allegedly agree
because
with you.
Because you didn't say, that's something that's exactly how you said. Somebody
allegedly who say, agree with
but
you.
you didn't make the statement
Halifax,
of the guy.
If somebody is telling me, say, Halifax say, I don't know, I would say based on, your friend is saying, say. Now, what a mate would near Oka say, Nene say. Engineer, what kind of dear nature and you're credible.
David, still, when you're doing. Your mind when OBC, me see me while you turn bass more. I'm Roberts are stopping ye or more repair me nanny papa cramani did. And you know,
based on your all kind of.
So sometimes, well, anyway, we can disagree on this. But I thought, says, Obi catcher will say, we can't wait, Remia. You don't conclude till what's the other side. No, that is the way I do things.
As some me say, near walk cano, say. We and you're credible.
But my penny dear Wukano.
That was the next part. George your dear minimum. So immediately you bring say George your dear minimum. It means that it is
what
not based, it's not based on their where kind of
a prejudice statement.
You know say
anyway, look was Bremen who dear Cosona and the Mumbre and I bring I am it.
Yeah, what's here came? Me need facts no.
Which was the
facts? Dear him.
Yeah, me kai.
They okay on Facebook, so I listen to it right now before I start here.
Me kano. Me kai say, me kai. eno de mi gina so
good
mi ukọ soro ba form
one awo kai
yes
one awo kai de awo kai
yes
fact ben biom na we
ni ode keka ho no men kai
okay
ni ame kai ene mi gina so wo de me kọ soro ba form mi gina ho based on your friend ni amaka ye eno ene mi gina so
e conclude say
your friend is saying
Jomelo
at the contrary evidence eba be prove e ma me say
okay we so kan
ho all of us
yes
I think say you are over pushing Socrates
by asking say what
I think
who needs talk back than you who needs talk back than you a counselor
you are pushing who
needs a talk back like who can talk back who make push who making microphone nyina ma e na me show so be you talk back more than any other person and you
no have a talk back that's why I'm still here
Emponier
yes
hey I see
that's why I'm using a talk back that's why I'm still here
you need a talkative back
because me need talk back and I come out of the system
no problem part summarize na nembre when say we are taking notes ache
friendship should not be collapse what must say so get na tie yeah argument ni we but because of me talk back nya we o kan na jama na e call because talk back na
the talk back na me so yeah me be ma wo
na nembre na yen ko na so mo nya na
you me talk back na me ya ma me ja na me be ma wo
e be boa me na me ka say jama say
enti me ba o safo so what talk back
yes
Lutro to what talk back
Onibi
are you his PRO
I know him
Vodafone for me that say why say mo sponsor show we Lutro Mpacho summarize na
Melo's point you know
you feel one he went too far in his submissions
and I think he was getting there's some many journalists be say abekunsu kan say and only Fred Kasai no o ka chance on there the oil and a bad thing to do to a friend
but me bo even sample is it wrong to contest say promise for Abia
thank you
I can contest my wife so what is it it's in any promise
and I plus ka say be nam ground a delegate in the bed day but at the end of the day don't create any form of
enmity
I mean it is not
irreconcilable
that's the right word. No one be low.
Okay, let me tell you a quick joke and then my brother Nene comes. And my mother, Ajika, has an elder sister called Ajoko. Mm-hmm. And anytime they are quarreling, you know these two guys about the women, then Ajoko, you are well would ask her kid sister. Would ask the kid sister. Look what you were saying. Ajika, be any will be on no job, mine. I don't know you don't I don't know about how thing. Koni male boni ma jama ha.
E ka ni bi akoma na ayu o.
Ya you don.
Male boni ma jama.
Aje. Nene, unga sai.
Yo me say.
Many one can make two frame na me. Me two frame kra. Na
it mean two frame.
Two frame to say ya sorry na kasa sa na be. Afiden.
Then me two frame one eh.
Me da say. Into what you frame?
Yeah, my two.
Afide be bia yo.
And I say me holding no firm.
So me.
Men are not good at holding.
Yeah, Halifax.
Now,
I think
you wanted some clarity on my Safo issue before you come to your main one.
Yes, now I was trying to say, Safo can say, based on, no, I say a man to space kakra, or see based on niawati, you know. At least we should be a little bit soft with him because one can say one can it rasa. To be honest, to be fair with or see or can I say based on near Otie from Fred, Nature says near Fred can no credit.
They two different things.
Okay, okay. Oh dear, in front of media. It is me. Yo.
You are going. There's a talk back. What he said, he's trying to press it.
Let me just talk about John and Fred. Up to a certain point, I was tempted to believe, say, maybe the two guys are just fooling us around.
If you listen to a political hype.
Said they were hyping. Up to a certain point. That was my belief. Whether these two people are not just taking us for granted and they want to hype and make themselves more relevant in the media for a while, But
then later,
okay.
Okay.
But you see, Niekosui, I think say, at the end of the day, it is the NDC that suffers.
Sir.
The NDC that suffers. Mm-hmm. The seat doesn't belong to NDC. This is an MPP seat. For the last time, you've done well by bridging the gap considerably. I must say, Krano, the gap between you is about
2,300.
About 2,300. Why do you begin to fight now? And the party is looking on helplessly. I just don't want to use the word sheepishly. Well, because see, Ankasano, Enyamudie. Into Dina, what do you stand to gain in here by allowing these people to fight and box each other for a seat that doesn't traditionally belong to you? Then another question, and so I mean, say, what is so lucrative about politics that everybody is leaving his or her comfort zone to join politics? Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves. There are doctors, big-time doctors, who are now resigning to go into politics. The last elections, Halifax, we had senior police officers resigning to join politics. And now, big-time actors and whatever.
Filmmakers.
Okay, thank you. Are all resigning to join politics, to do politics in this country. There is something lucrative. So if John, lucrative over there, if John and Fred seem to be at each other's throat, now, Obibe can say, Musi going to parliament is just to serve the people. Must you fight in order to come and serve? Upese musum. And also you by force. I feel the nipa no bansuna or see how politics cry ibia ni ho sika bia ni ho MP e brew. Dan so or see on free ni seat or see on train home free ho. So these are the things. But coming back to Fred and I think say the beef about John is that element of inconsistency.
Okay.
Say who ko and I won't ko. Okay, say 2 or 3 previous elections. Sanya may be by even John Mahama, former president. I do time biana ebinu si Mills and Chusunu and ebinu si omuko and onu si ompe. Okosunya die into onu ompe. And the former president Jerry John Rawlings decided say Sadia yanko fa Betty Mold. I feel the party no agree we I feel na John ba say ope.
And
I know the Tokwa between the John Camp and Rawlings office.
And no call Kama Conference Center.
Kama Conference Center. You know Halifax. You see, a consistency into the here. John say wanka. We say me kai. But we are living in a world where nothing, something does not come out of nothing. For every rumor, there is an iota of truth over there. Apart from God who created the world out of nothing. Being human existence, every baby. Internet see there's no smoke without fire. I heard several months ago say John was going to the Volta
region.
Well, it means to from other sources. So the two of them must be careful how they. For it would be a big question. Be say you are even more concerned about the friendship that is now being lost.
Yeah.
Because they've been good friends and because of politics, anything can happen. Do you know that Boachijan was also Rawlings' best man?
Osahene Boachijan.
He was
yeah, that's true.
He was Rawlings' best man at the wedding of Konedwa Jiman Rawlings. Baby, the crave for power, which is politics, they become arch enemies, not just mere enemies. And we are seeing the repetition of that now. We hope it doesn't degenerate into what we've seen several years, because the enmity between Rawlings and Boachijan, it nearly cost this country its existence.
Anyway, what answer me next question? No, the next question was that say we don't want the best 3 years. Friends who are doctors go and compete, they don't fight. Friends who are lawyers go and compete, they don't fight because one constituency or one party more, we are most likely to be friends anyway.
Okay.
And see, I don't think this time friends between the movie and art sector and the. But you've given me a classic example that our soldiers have done this before.
Soldiers have done it. So there is something about politics that some of us who are not yet neck deep into it, we won't understand until we get in there.
Councillor Lutros, Bremu say, they should also learn how to think while they are talking. Think ahead of what you are saying. Yes, sir. The media is doing its job. It may land you in trouble. Say, in electing leaders, candidates, potential candidates, you ensure more, they tame their tongue and they guard their lips. Yeah. Is it necessary? Is it,
Yeah, he's made a good point over there. Said they should guard their tongues. They should talk wise. They should think as they talk. Because media there, ombe pushu sa inti one share year and wako kansembi. In sema osi John Akye. I'm looking at John differently from all these things that he's alleged.
It was live on TV. Ghana, the whole country watched them say those things.
Into the John ananka mi name the very silent John, and the loud John. Now the more you talk in politics, there. You see, me person
can it say about say or winning primaries noir? Does it mean the hardcore Fred supporters in two man? Because we cannot be friends. We are not friends.
Me name Fred ni strength our constituency ho. Fred may have so many friends, but they may not necessarily be residents of Ayawaso
West.
It is a Fred who done for phones who does. If you say party no be cry our constituency on a push, then it will definitely affect.
Also, our sponsors change Adam for I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
JJ, who be man now with the young names?
No, let me say one or two.
Sir, sir, over.
A councillor says something that I disagree with him. Say Abeku Santana's opinion now share. I think it's his opinion.
What exactly did he say Abeku's opinion was?
John Nkrumah shouldn't have contested, which is wrong because when you say hoye na down for Nidia, a choice. That's his opinion. He has said what he wants to say about the issue, and it should be respected. Just like he's also saying, councillor is also saying his own, and I respect it. So no.
I never said what he said should not be respected.
I did say should.
No.
What you said, you think he shouldn't have said that.
No. I said. So then you are not listening.
Oh, I was listening. But
so
what
did
you say?
Wake up. I said. The journalists around us, our statement also a boama asem koya asem kesiye.
Facts.
Abeku Shasie ka say wonim Fred for more than 20 years. And of course, we can't be because when say Fred nya waka che ni straight when say mo nya na de oye ne ye sa wouldn't say what down for baby anya na e plus say e contest. And I'm gonna say who can say the be John and so it is at like when you be also supporting someone so I can't the okan so nti any opinion as obi betima kan opinion but if the opinion would degenerate into destability no you have to also come into neutralize opinion say the John so got an opinion
noted.
Okay. So he has explained himself further.
Okay. No, not further. I won't opinion.
Yes. I did. So he's explained himself.
Okay.
Is my boss. Allow me.
JJ, if you keep going back and forth,
so and then about Jumeloni Fred Nyama, I think they didn't really value their friendship. Baby, I bet you know. It's too much. They could have sorted this whole thing backdoor amicably. What I say to say when they a whole media for people to be talking about it. Talk back. They should listen to Councillor Lutra's anger issue program now or tie a one right?
You have some anger program on NIT FM?
Yes, he's been doing.
What's the time?
Today, 5.
Today is Wednesday. Wednesday's 5 p.m.
Yeah, 5 p.m.
Yes. And okay. Halifax, and Jana, one of my footballers, Thomas.
JJ, remember now you're
of
I mean, I was listening to you instead
yes,
of
Thomas Enchibona of Kwabi Brem United. Me, I'm a strong sound supporter of Kwabi Brem United any birthday. I wish him happy belated birthday. And then I want to say to the whole team, said they are doing well. They should keep up in the league.
What's it in, Ben?
Why Birmingham United evergreen.
Okay, Oli Conson, Oli Rosalino, General.
Yeah, Halifax.
It's 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, yeah, but I still stand by my points. I said based on Niafred Niamakayeno, I stand by it and I will not shake. Now, the last point, and then I say, there's always this talk about say Obitimi Klusu Gab need to buy 2000. Check the records of Ayawaso were gone. The only time there was a wide gap, year 2016, when there was about 10,000 Bochajako, 10,000 difference. But it has always been the close contest of between 1,000 to 2,000. That has been the
sometimes cry is lesser than that.
Yes.
Nene, do you remember Rebecca Dote?
Isaac Amu, NDC. But now what the last day?
My name so be
yeah, according to the records at in court. Oh, but it came up. The judgment
because
came up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone sue ya. I'm gonna say make I say
but sued and the court ruled.
The court ruled.
And what happened
that Isaac Amu actually won.
But me now for 4 years. Until that gap now, you can see John Domelo close. Yeah, me pacho.
A normal pattern.
A normal pattern.
Until on close gap.
On close gap, yeah. It's a normal pattern, and it's one of the
2016 na margin here then.
10,000.
2020 na margin here then.
2,000.
Still John.
Check 2012. Check me see. It has been a part. The only time. Me see. The only time in the records. In the records.
Stop what I say. Please. I do blind analysis. What is that?
Who's that? What I'm saying. You are listen to.
David, Safo Miti was here. We see over the years.
Yes.
The margin has been ensured and
the only time.
But 2016 no.
Is the only time I wide.
Okay. It only no. It was about 10,000 plus.
And the normal trend, no.
Into normal trend, no.
The normal trend is your friend saying.
Into 2020, no. What you call normal? The Domelo closed the gap from.
It didn't close it. It returned to its normal trend.
Which is what?
It came on its own or out of Domelo's.
It is not any strengthening out of Domelo. It is a normal trend there.
Okay. Into 2016, almost 3 by 10,000
yes,
over.
Which is abnormal.
2020,
it came Domelo stand.
He wouldn't even listen. 2020, no. Domelo stand there, you know. The gap was not just about 2,300, but according to you, on close the gap or no?
Because you're normal.
I have Vodafone sponsor me show, no. Nene Benete Akwa Komeda si JJ and so crazy. And the man with the most popular phone number in this country should remember that this is
0277. You need a talk back. 609.
I will switch to peace.
Switch. 644
0277 609 644. And the talk back is also for pastors and everybody.
Thank you,
it is not only for politicians.
Yes, it's for everybody. Even wives and husbands.
It's here for Meta for the phone.
We all need a talk
Enemy Productions, made by Abia, Gloria, David, and also Pablo, DJ Bosco, and the new gentleman on the block. We call him Big Ben, who understands my social media. My name is Halifax. Make up peace.
I was social media, so. Susie,